Welcome to Modern Fishing with Jared Jeffries. This week on Modern Fishing. We start off Season 3 with a sneak peek of all the exciting episodes of this up-and-coming season. Jared's back at it again, from the far-off fishery of Panama right to his own backyard.
Ain't no blue jack,
Tune in as Jared runs us through some of the highlights from this upcoming season of Modern Fishing.
This episode I get excited about because it gives you guys a look into this season. You know, fishing for me is a release. I've been blessed to live in different lives, have different jobs, and once I retired, fishing was kind of my hobby, my outlet. And what I love about this show is I can share with you, my friends, my family, how passionate I am about fishing. The experiences I have all over the world, it's even bigger than fishing. I mean, it's unbelievable. This is my third season doing this show, and it's evolved now into something bigger than that. And I'm excited. I'm excited to share this season with you guys, the different locations, and how hard we all work to bring this to you.
First up on the look ahead, Jared heads to Venice, Louisiana, one of his favorite places to fish.
So Venice, Louisiana, I've been going down there for almost 13 years now, and I fish with Captain James Peters every time down there, and he's a great guy. James said the dolphin bite has been world class. And he says probably their best dolphin fishing in 20 years down there.
The first part of Jared's up-and-coming Louisiana episode consists solely of offshore fishing, where Jared and the crew decided to fish around the local oil rigs.
Fishing was great, so we started bouncing around from rig to rig, looking for yellowfin, looking for blackfin. Come on, DeRay. You got him? You got him? That's gonna be our chance. Ray, you still fighting that same fish? Uh-oh, triples. A lot of jigging, a lot of popping. There's so many dolphin out here. I got a tuna. That was the right one too. Look at all of them, dude. There's so many fish around here. The cool thing about this trip was I was able to invite Captain Jimmy, fish out of South Florida, great friend of mine, my cousin DeRay, and then my dad. I think it was really important this season that I was able to get my dad on the show, be around him, and kind of show the person that he is and how he's really helped me develop into the man that I am. My old man's a really good dude.
Part 2 of the Louisiana episode is going to be straight up inshore fishing.
It was fun to be out there with him, fish with him and be around him. I mean, he's nuts. I mean, he's getting old now, he's crazy, but he's still one of the best guys in the world, and I love being around him.
Frankie.
Ain't no little guy.
He's taking bait. I think he's got the net beat.
Round 2. We got one on the boat. Oh, Killer, get ready.
Killer, get ready. Oh, he's got his work cut out for him. And he pulls it off, ladies and gentlemen. Venice's finest.
What's been the trick?
All right, Jared, you need to get on the board.
There's some fishing going on here. You might want to participate.
Green-headed sheep.
Came out here with a goal, get a couple snapper, and put Super Killer on some snapper. He got a couple of them on. I mean, getting a catch of two. To only be 8-9 miles offshore and get these fish like this pretty big time.
Jared Jeffries has two passions in life: One is basketball, and one is fishing. So take a trip around the world with him as he shows you the best gear, tips, and tricks for fishing the world with artificial lures. Next up on the look ahead, Jared gets invited to a very special tournament down in the Keys that raises money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America.
We went down there and had an absolute blast. I caught my first couple permit, but it's a great tournament, great cause. I had an absolute blast, and I'll be back.
The tournament was a two-day event, so we're splitting up the action into two separate episodes, with part 1 consisting of offshore fishing and part 2 inshore.
Game time. Bottom of the 7.
Hook them up. Marking some bottom stuff down there. Yeah. It's all about points.
There he is, way down at deep color.
Nice fish, brother. I hear you breathing hard, man. These fish are not easy to catch. Nice fish, brother. Way to go, man. All right.
Yeah. All three of us hooked up, all three of us landed our fish. It was my first fish, my second permit I've ever caught, so it's been a good day so far. The ocean's a vicious place. And I guess I'll be back, bro.
Sounds good, man.
Yep.
Come on back anytime.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
You got it.
Modern fishing has allowed Jared to travel around the world, but on this up-and-coming episode, he doesn't even have to leave his home state for some good fishing.
So one of the cool things about Florida is how diverse it is. I'm great friends with John Brunson, and he's really introduced me to the whole side of doing a show on TV. He gave me this chance to do this, and I'm forever grateful for him for giving me that chance. And he wanted to go out and do some spear fishing. I do more free diving. The whole tank thing scares me to death. The water conditions weren't the best. They still did a really good job.
With this new season comes newer and different forms of modern fishing, one of those forms being spear fishing. So on this up-and-coming episode, Jared has his good buddy John Brunson and his crew come along to hammer the fish below the depths while Jared jigs from above.
Nice little fish. How you doing? Good? Healthy? Good.
We dropped down these jigs, man, and all of us have had hooked up so far. Adrian got cut off. Will lost his 18th fish of the day, so let's see what we can do.
That helps the confidence, definitely. Makes you want to keep jigging.
Look how many hogfish you got.
Need any fish to take home with you?
You got creval. First fish of the day, so.
All you, killer, all you. We had a great time, man, a great crew. Jason crushed it for us. Adrian and Evan are awesome guys to fifth with. John and those guys today. The stories that we're going to have from this trip last a lifetime. That's one of the big things about fishing that we try to do. Always have fun.